I want to apologize to my followers out there. Anyone who has liked my business pages on any social media platform. When you create a business page, it's because, and you invite people or people follow it, because there's something that probably they want to hear from you. So you can't just start a page and just leave it blank. And I have done that for the past 2 months. And I really apologize. I remember a while back, I also came on and talked about, shared a video where I was talking about the fact that I was fighting this calling about just posting videos and sharing my story out there with people. I was resisting because we're living in times where you wonder, is anything you do, does anything, you do have an impact? But I think when God calls you to do something specific, it's not for you to question how it's going to happen. It's just for you to obey. So I came on social media, I posted this video, and I talked about the fact that I was running away from my calling, but I would do better, and I was ready to do better, but I went quiet again. And this time round, it's not because I was running away, it's because I got distracted. And today I want to talk to you about distractions, because for people out there, and especially Christians, who believe you have a special calling, you will get so many of these distractions. And if you're not aware that they are distractions, you will never fulfill your destiny. So for me, these two months, I came on really ready, because I really love when I'm in my element. When I'm here sharing my story, I love it. It makes me happy. But why is it that I resist it so much? Why is it that I never find time to do this thing that I love? And aren't so many people out there experiencing the same thing? You have this desire to live a certain life, to exercise your gifts and talents, but you don't do it because something else is calling for your attention. So the past 2 months, all of a sudden, so many things are calling for my attention. I've woken up one morning, so focused, ready to do the thing that I need to do, and then maybe I have an argument with someone. Messes my mood that day, and I'm like, the video can wait. Or someone gets sick. The other thing, what else? What else will take you? I also remember losing a relative. And so you question so many things that are going on. So there's a lot of things that will call for your attention, and those are distractions from your destiny. But the thing is this: if you're not aware that there's a person who is fighting your destiny, for those people who don't believe that the devil is real and the devil is a liar, the devil knows the power of living your purpose. He knows. Remember when he fought Adam and Eve? He had seen the thing that God was calling them to do, but he fought it. He brought about temptations, and that's the thing he's doing. Distractions, things that don't make sense. Luke chapter, I just want to share with you the story of Martha. I think it's in, I had opened that page, and I think, let me just look for it really quick. Yes, Luke chapter 10, verse 38. It reads, as Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparation. I think it should read, but Faith was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. She came to Jesus and asked, Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do all the work? Then Jesus answered, Martha, Martha, you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed. Or indeed, only one. Only one thing. I want to say this. There is one thing that matters, And when you get that one thing right, everything else will fall into place. Your purpose is the one thing that everything else in your life should be centered on. You get it right, and everything else falls into place. So your purpose kinda dictates the kind of life you live. But unfortunately, when we get so distracted by life, it's what the devil wants. He is happy when no one is living the life that God designed for them to live. It's the reason why the world is the way it is right now. So many chaos, so many things going wrong. Imagine if we all did the thing that God called us to do. It means, first of all, we would be happy. So we wouldn't have people bribing each other. We wouldn't have people killing each other to try and live the life that someone else has lived, because you're happy in your element. We would actually experience world peace. Imagine walking into an office, the receptionist, the first face you see is a very cruel person. This is obviously someone who is not living in their element. They are being forced to live the life that God did not call them to live. Probably they would do well behind a desk, not seeing faces so much. So there's a reason why we were all designed to live a specific kind of life. And I allowed mine to be distracted. So I wake up and I realize I have to get back there to my happy place. And my happy place is when I'm spending time with God, because that's where I get energized. And I get energized and I get excited about doing that thing that God has called me to do. And so today I want to encourage people to find their happy, to find their sweet spot. I know what destiny living does for you. When I found out what that was, I honestly wish that someone had told me the things I know right now. And that's why, even as I wind up, I want to invite young people between the ages of 20 and 35. You are at a point where you're trying to figure out what life is all about. I promise you, if I were you right now, I would listen to what Faith has to say. Because right now, I'm wishing that I had had this conversation with someone all those years ago, when I was 20 years old. So if you're 20 to 35 or you believe you have a special calling, I have a webinar coming up in the next two and a half weeks. And this webinar is about purpose living. It's about living that life that you will never regret. When you get it right, especially for young people, I'll be talking about the opportunities that come with living the life that God designed you to live. And for people who have a special calling, we will talk about everything that you need to do to get you living that life that you want. So if you're interested in this webinar, I want you to DM me with the words, "I am interested." And I will send you a link immediately to sign up for that webinar. I honestly can't wait, because I just want to have a conversation with people who believe that we were created to not just survive, but to thrive in life. So I will be expecting to see your DMs with the words "I'm interested," and I also can't wait to see you on the other side. So until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.